So welcome back to another Zenless Zone Zero content. Inside today's videos, we're gonna do something that we haven't done like for years. I think my latest one was like last year. I haven't done this but like for this video like for years, which is the Deadly Assault. We're gonna complete it with every single one that we're gonna have. And let's see if it's like power creep or HP inflation or deflation, whatever. But there's a twist. If I lose anything, like if I don't get 3 stars, we're not gonna blame the dev. We're gonna blame myself. Just kidding. I have to complete 3 of these bosses, all 3 stars. And I can pick at whatever team that I use, then I clear. Try to use as much team as I can. And if I lose on anything, we're gonna do a punishment. So the punishment is, if there is one. No, I'm the god of Zenless Zone Zero. If there is one, we can do like some push-up, or I could take your comments. Yes, I would take your punishment from your comment down below, and whoever have the most thumbs up, I would take that one. But as for right now, we have to see. If there's none, I have to create one myself. So let's get this video started. So as you can see from the first boss, which is the Panamata Nightmare, I think I fought this boss like once or 2 times. Yes, I only fought her like once or 2 times. This boss, easy. I think this boss really, it legit like can collab with my Evelyn team. And I think this Wanderer Hunter right here is mostly focused on Ice Rupture. So yeah, so let's get to it. So we all know the boss is. I have no clue this boss is. Let's check this boss out. So this boss is of course suitable for attack specialties. Boss anomaly taken is reduced by 30%. Holy smoke, that is a lot of percent. 30%, guys. When switched from mass shear state to normal state, or from normal state to mass shear state, agent crit damage increase against them is increased by 20%. This effect can stack up to 3 times and reset when the boss recovered the stun. So it just getting some bonus 20 crit damage plus. I think this below right here is just, just parry, maybe just destroy the mass here. Your basic knowledge stuff. But the main part is this boss is reduced anomaly taken by 30%. Is it stronger than the defiler? Like the defiler should like amount over there, right? Or the defiler is reduced the anomaly buildup. So that is the Paranormal Nightmare. Next one we got the Unknown Rupture Complex. This is 100% anyone. That is basically why I love this boss so much. See, as you guys can see right here, powerful enemy resistance is none. So you guys can pick any team, and there is legit no, yes, there's no, no locking at all. The only thing that is locked is impair an enemy, grant 800 point. I think impair just breaking, or you have some electric element. But other than that, it's legit easy to gain points. Just break the legs, and there is no like damage reduced, anomaly reduced, nothing of that. That's why I love this like 1.0 bosses compared to 2.0 bosses when they just shielding anomaly. Just be honest with you. So that is the best boss as I can see right now. Actually, we got the Wanderer Hunt. This is of course gonna be good for Rupture, mostly focused on Yihari. Yeah, Yihari. Yeah, Wanderer base defense increased by 40% is in the mass mafia when an agent hit Wanderer with assist follow-up or double counter. 1 stack of Wanderer is applied. Wanderer can stack up to 5 times and last 15 seconds. Repeat trigger reset the duration. When an agent attack hits Wanderer Hunter for each stacking of Wandering, which is doing some counter attack or follow-up assist, the agent's sheer damage is increased by 7%. During the hide and seek using purification, I think this basically you hide and seek and you just use your R, try to find which one's the clone one. You guys gonna see when I'm gonna play this. this bottom one is easy for points, but the main part is the sheer damage right here. So it's basically made for attack, whatever, and of course rupture class. We got all the bosses out of the way. Now let's time for the current buff of the new deadly assault. So the new deadly assault have this three right here. This look like anomaly, this one look like attack, this one look like, you know, rupture ultimate stuff. So while in either well, agent attack increased by 20%, crit damage increased by 20%. Enemy stun damage multiplier increased by 30%, and when agent basic attack and ultimate hits enemy, they ignore 10% of physical resistance and 10% of the defense. So, you know, this is mostly specific for Shunguang. Like, hands down, this is basically made for Shunguang. There's, I don't think Evelyn would use this because it's also locked behind Ether Wells, and most Evelyn teams, and my favorite team, is like no Ether Well. Next one, we got Anomaly team. So, Agent Ice and Physical increased by 30%. Yeah, only Ice and Physical, guys, not general. When inflicting attribute anomaly on an enemy, the whole squad attack increased by 25%, and decibel generation increased by 20% for 20 seconds. So this is more like an anomaly, mostly focused on, you can say, Alice and Miyabi. Yeah, Alice, Miyabi, Jane Doe could say so. And yeah, that's basically mostly made for it. Lastly, we got the Fomentation Breaker. After stunning enemies, their stun damage multiplier increased by 35%, and their stun recovery speed decreased by 10%. After an agent use an EX special, their crit damage increased by 40% for 20 seconds. So this is basically more a general type. In this one, you require either well, and this one is you require anomaly and ice and physical. And this is also, I would say, general, but I don't think nobody in my mind right now is physical resistant plus get most damage from basic attack and ultimate attack. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is all the buff. I think the best buff of them all, the more generic stuff, is of course the third one. You just break the ball and stuff, and you don't have any requirement at all. You just get this all the time. But I think this one is more focused on MBS rank. MBS rank would gain a lot of stuff because of the stunner. I think most electric, like, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like most electric characters like destroy the stun damage multiplier like so quickly. And also the EX special, you know, S-Rank MB can do some dash and just get the crit damage for free. So yeah, that is basically all the buff. So why don't we start our challenges with the first boss of the Nightmare. So I think this boss, of course, we're gonna try to win this. I want to win this. Of course, we're gonna play what the dev tell us to play. This is gonna be my team right here. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you my build. Let me move my camera out of the way. So this is all my build right here. This is my Yi Shunguang. First with the 50-50. This more like a 1-2 crit damage. And we got, of course, her signature weapon. Next one, we got Darlin with the crit rate, allow crit rate, energy regen with a 5-star. This one is E3. I just got so unlucky. Or you guys can say lucky. And lastly, we got Zhao with a, I think this HP could increase more. And with this free-to-play craftable. I think this craftable, right? Yeah, free-to-play 4-star W engine. So yeah, that is all my teams right there. Okay, why is it lagging? That's all my team right there. And as for the bamboo, we're gonna use their signature bamboo. So that is basically all my teams right there. Let's see if I can get this boss in, you know, my first try in the deadly assault. So let's get started. So of course we're gonna use the first boss. So Let's fight this out. Snap. Okay, you're gonna use the perfect dodge. Okay, okay, this is hard. I don't understand the mechanic in this boss at all. Bro, I'm cooked. I'm legit cooked. There's no way I lose in the first battle.
The sword follows my well.
Gonna get Shunguang right there with a free ultimate. Like, am I crazy? Like, whenever I play Shunguang, I would get like an easy max score. Even though I play so strong.
I'll be fine.
I get my damn. Nice. Oh, snap. Okay, I just messed up my rotation right there. That was my bad. That was legit my bad. Oh, I already got 1 star. Easy like that. What are we gonna use Zhao? With this bad boy. Do that crit damage and use my ult.
My spirit soars in the sky.
Oh snap, I forgot one thing. I haven't turned on my either wear, so I legit have no buff. I legit have no buff. Okay, we activated that. So we gotta go through her form and lightning form. Oh, this is so easy. You guys can see, right? With Shunguang, everything is possible. I'm gonna just tell you straight up. With Shunguang, everything is possible. Of course, she parkour everyone. She parkour the fuck out of everyone.
The sword follows my well and wins howl in the head.
This is why I like Danny. Danny is so strong with the free ult. You guys can see, like, she mostly work well powerfully with who's that? Shunguang, yeah, Shunguang. Mostly with Shunguang. But Shunguang is also good also. And you guys can see I'm literally messed up the first rotation and everything. I have no clue how to parry and stuff. Yeah, what the fuck? Now I'm just messing up. But no, 3K easily, no work, no sweat, nothing at all. Maybe you guys can see Shunguang just powerful. Oh, I have like literally her signature weapon. Yeah, easy. So as you can see, the first boss is clear. I just cleared this one straight up. Too easy. Oh, we have a new combat there. Okay, this is new. This is actually pretty interesting. I love these changes. I love this quality of life. So you guys can see my talent is a lot of days, of course. I normally build up, so whatever. But the damage is 89%, almost 90%. So you guys can see those 30k point is mostly come from Shunguang. Other than this guy do no damage. This Darling also deal no damage, so everyone is like the soak of all damage is all in Shunguang right here. So yeah, 31k in the bag. Let's get to the next one. The next one, we got the Unknown Corruption Complex. This is, of course, gonna be my go-to team right here. It's my favorite team. We're gonna show off my favorite team right here. Where's that? And there. It is legit, hands down, my favorite team. And as for the builds, you guys can see right here with the free play gacha one, 4-star, and this one. Okay, with this one, this is all free play. There's legit no 5-star or anything. So this is gonna be pure free play right here, pure free play. And as for the bamboo, of course, there's gonna be a 3-star. We're gonna give this team something. And as for the bar, I'm thinking toward the last buff right here, since it's more generic. So let's get this boss started. You know, this is gonna be hands down one of the most easiest boss in Deadly Assault. Let's see if I can clean this my first try. So let's get started with Astro Yao E. And we're gonna do a bunch of like follow-up like this stuff. Yeah. This is what I love about this team. Like, it's so quick. Ooh. Then do this. And you guys can see the enemies like damage bar is blowing so quickly. Okay, what the fuck? Hold on. When does it have the fucking laser?
Your turn.
Oh, okay, impair. Easy. That's a bunch of points right there. But the HP bar is not melting, chat. Oh. The HP bar is not moving at all. I'm still on 30k. I gotta do all of that. There's my old.
Definitely not my type. Going a little harder won't hurt.
Gonna break that. That's for down. You know, Seed is slowly become, you know, my okay tool. I was trying to, doing Seed banner, I was trying to get triggered, but I accidentally pulled Seed instead. But right now, I think I feel, you know, happy of getting her. I can pair with my two favorite characters right here, Astroya and Evelyn, my favorite characters.
Nothing.
Okay, now I have to lock in right here. I still have on 10k. Guys, we're still on 10k. As you guys can see, the pure power, the pure easiness of the first boss versus the second boss.
The best defense.
Okay, at least we impair them. That should be a lot of damage. 2 stars.
Give him a full salvo.
Let's see if we can get this 3-star. We have to lock it. So no more talking, no more complicated, you know. Pure lock-in mode. I don't want to get punishment over here. We haven't got my Astro Yao.
Full lockdown complete.
Senior, dismantling the enemy is up to us. Oops, I can't really control my strength. My strength is
Oh wait, now I already got hit. Oh, mine ready. Holy smoke! Wait, you actually win it. Wait, I actually got 20k. Smoke, easy. Of course, not easy at all. Like the first bar is way so easy. I think because of the bug.
Heads up. Your turn. Ends with me.
So as you guys can see right now, that is another 3 stars in the bag. Nothing, and with all the pure free to play everything, A rank, W engine, all those free play, no any signature weapon at all, and could say achievable. What's that? Disc. So let's see my combat data, and I should see Seed and Evelyn would balance the damage. Seeing those two also both attack. Of course, yeah. You guys can see that it's legit. Seed and Evelyn literally just sharing damage, the days bar and the anomaly build up, etc. So yeah, not the one, you know, like you guys can see Shunguang dealing 30k by herself. Come on, man. So yeah, there is another easier boss. I think that's the easier one, and get 2k. So yeah, there's the second boss. Now that's time for to go to the last boss. So as for the last boss, we are not gonna do something what they gonna say. I'm not gonna play Rupture. It's just not. I don't think I don't have the feeling of playing my each one in today's videos. So we got, of course, we're gonna use my favorite, my second favorite team of them all, which is the Miyabi team. This is your.
There's no class today.
There is no Sunna. I think Sunna is gonna power creep Bernice, but nobody's gonna power creep my Bernice. Bernice number one. There's gonna be my team right here with the Hoshino Miyabi with almost 80% crit rate and this almost 130% crit damage with attack, anomaly efficiency, etc. And it, of course, her signature weapon. We're gonna pull every signature weapon for Ward Hunter in this account. And as for my girl, my favorite girl of the Bernice, energy regen, anomaly attack with, of course, fusion compiler with E2. And lastly, we got Izuha with the Nico signature weapon. And of course, the attack and mastery, anomaly mastery. So, the only one I have, of course, signature weapon, signature W engine is, of course, Miyabi. So, and as for the Bamboo, I'm thinking toward of this Officer Bamboo right here, seeing I got E2. This is gonna be my team right here. So let's see on my final boss with the fire. Is it fire? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's fire. Fire and ice recommended. We got out of this thing right here. The one is not recommended. Of course, it's physical, but we got this two right here. This gonna do like this two right here is gonna do most of the damage. And it's also it's rupture and it's not anomaly. Let's see if I can get 3 stars with Hoshino Miyabi coming back to T0. So let's get this started. I think this boss is somewhat okay to fight against. I don't think this boss is hard at all. It's so much easier than the first boss that we fought, bro. I feel like the first boss that we fight is like I somehow like win against her. Shunguang is gonna carry. So let's focus on this girl right now. Of course, we're gonna use Ultimate. What I like about Miyabi compared to one, it's like Miyabi is like quick, like can do a bunch of quick swap and like quick animation stuff. And it's also flashy. Okay, as for right now, the point is not looking good. But trust me, guys, the point's gonna be looks way more amazing when it just turns into Shadow Crunchy form. Once it turns to Shadow Crunchy form, you're gonna see the rapid point just grown. Okay, my Bernie just out of energy. Fuck that. Okay, we got our 1 point. So you guys can see he's going to Shadow Kujitsu form. We just use R. There it is. Right there. And you got 2,000 points in the bag that easily. Oh snap. I forgot to use it. Damn. Use my ult. Like, there's no way I require sooner, right? Like, there's legit no way. I think this team is also good by itself. I don't think I need any more upgrade with Sunna or other. I think this team is like the best slot from Miyabi, to be honest.
Victory, the only option.
Okay, the result looks, of course, way better than my Evelyn team. And also, guys, remember, this is recommended Rapture. And the one good thing why this is good compared to the first boss, it doesn't have anomaly like reduce or anything. At least so this is like literally open up for anomaly team that you guys can play without limiting you. That's why I love about like the bot that doesn't have
I slip.
like we get it that you want a physical or I mean attack and rupture like different type of archetype and not just spamming Miyabi on every bosses, but reducing feel like more like that. Like
Swear on my
just imagine like I pull every anomaly team, then the next thing that you know the dev just literally just put every boss anomaly resistant. So yeah. Another one in the back. That is so easy. Not easy. I only got 23k. I get 1k better than my Evelyn team. Of course, let's check the combat data out. Oh, you guys can see Bernie's also there some damage also. And of course, the most of the damage is from Hoshino Miyabi. Guys, remember this is with signature weapon right here. And also, this boss is mostly recommended on Rupture. So, as you can see right here, no punishment. That is kind of sad, guys. That's kind of sad. And time for the work for me with for another 300 polychrome. Yeah, that's kind of sad. I didn't get any punishment. That's kind of sad. I'm actually crying. So yeah, that's all the daily assault. This reset, I think the reset gonna be in the next 2 days more. So maybe gonna wait like 4 days. I'm gonna do the withering where I also do the shield defense, and I'm trying to catch up much more. More consistent other than literally waiting for almost it ended. So yeah, my overall thought about this, I think this boss is the most easiest boss of them all, but of course I feel like my Evelyn, this team right here is not of course gonna dish out more damage compared to my Shunguang, my Dalin, my Xiao, or maybe because of the buff, but yeah. And I'm actually impressed of this Wanderer Hunter right here. I feel like when I use my anomaly, I feel like I thought like I'm gonna get only 2 star or almost a 3 star, but getting 20k, hey, maybe the death actually deflate and actually make my Miyabi T0 again. Probably just make her T0 again. So yeah, that is all for today's videos. I hope you guys enjoy. There's no punishment here, so stay tuned to the next end game type of content in Withering Wheel or Zenless Zone Zero, or maybe Arcana Film if they release one. So yeah, that's all for today's videos. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.